Hello everyone, and welcome to another Tamagotchi unboxing video. This time we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the newly released Tamagotchi Smart, and this is the coral pink coloured version. So previously I've unboxed the 25th anniversary Tamagotchi Smart version, which you can find that video on the channel, and I've spent a bit of time with the Tamagotchi Smart itself. But there shouldn't be too much difference between the special advanced release or like the full main retail release here. So again, this one was lottery only and came with the Tama Smart card, the 1996 one. So I've got the 1996 Friends Tama Smart card, which came with the 25th anniversary version, and the standard retail release doesn't come with any smart cards. However, a few have been released alongside it, which we'll be unboxing and taking a look at in another video. But for now, let's take a look at the Tamagotchi Smart Coral Pink colour. So if we look at the box, it's got actually people on the box art itself, like not any close-ups of their faces or anything, but it is interesting that we don't tend to have real people on the boxes for the Tamagotchis. The only one I can really recall having a person on it is the Tamagotchi Pix, which was an American release, and that has a very young child on it, which makes me feel very awkward to be getting it. But in any case, let's take a look at the Smart, and also in comparison with this box, which more focuses on the original Tamagotchi packaging here. This one has people. Yeah, so let's take a look. So it's actually not a bright pink like I expected. It's actually almost a darker reddish colour, so that's not too bad. And hopefully it doesn't get as dirty on the sides as the 25th colour version, because as we see, even though I've kept it more or less not like just loose in a bag, I've kept it in this nice little pouch here and or on my desk, the white bits here on that little bit of rubber that's on the sides has gotten quite dirty. You can see that that was originally the same colour as the white there, and it's now dirtied a little bit, and that's with me looking after it. So let's take a look at the coral pink colour version. Again, same with the retro version, is that you can have this watch band removed, but in general it's not as bulky as I expected it to be before the release. So it kind of sits there. It's probably not as bulky as the Digimon Vital Bracelet, which came out a few months ago. This is the most recent version that came out in October. So it's the same sort of like height, but because it spreads out a little bit more, it seems to be a little bit more even. It doesn't appear as bulky, even though they're more or less the same height. But the band is just a little bit nicer on the Tamagotchi Smart, and I've mentioned this in my Tamagotchi Smart and Vital Bracelet comparison video, but this, even though I swear the most recent version of the Vital Bracelet does stay on the wrist a little bit more, the band itself just it doesn't hold together as well. It can easily flip up this and just sort of be pulled off. I don't have that same problem with the Smart as much, but again, I don't actually use the watch band skin for it. I kind of just pull it off and have it as a standard Tamagotchi, like so. And here it is, and it's got a nice sort of like, I'm trying to think of the word, like reflective property. It's like shiny almost, this colour here. And we'll just, I guess it's the same as the white, but the pink actually looks quite nice. It's not like a hot, bright pink like we've got with the other Tamagotchis that come out in a pink version. This one, I mean, I think coral pink is a good name for it. It's more of a peach almost, a peach colour. And it's not as bright, honestly, as I expected. It looks a little bit different from the art we have on it. That's like a hot pink, but this is, yeah, it's much more of a peach colour, which isn't as bad. Like, honestly, I only got the coral pink because, and I got this from Japan You Want, they didn't at the time have the minty green in stock, and I just thought, oh, I may as well pick this up just in case they don't come up for pre-order. They ended up coming up for pre-order again, so I probably could have gone with the green. But yeah, this color, I'm actually impressed with it. And again, I have another one of these charging cables, which with compared, like, it's the same as the vital bracelet, so I just have so many of these charging cables now. It's just everything comes with that charging cable, which is good. It means I don't lose it, but it also I also have a lot of them, and they're not very long. So let's turn this on. For memory, I just hold down the button. There we are. So what is the time? So it is 8:03. Oh, nope, it's not. It is still 2021, and it is the 25th of November. Now, is it going to be date or it's month first? So something that I'm really impressed about, I'm just going to go the other way. I got this from Japan You Want, and the release was the 23rd, and it arrived yesterday. So Japan You Want shipped it actually a little bit earlier than, oops, not PM, a little bit earlier than I expected. They shipped it on the 21st. So I actually got it just a little bit after release, which is kind of incredible. Like, go Japan You Want. Like, I'm a big fan of Japan You Want. So the interesting thing to note is that the Smart doesn't need the Smart card in the same way that the Vital Bracelet needed the, I'm going to go to the Katakana area, the DIM cards. So you can actually run these without having any of the Smart cards, which I think is pretty handy. I haven't passed it. I think it's just a case of making the blank spaces until the end for memory. No, it's not. Oh yeah, it's just holding down, it's pressing the button, isn't it? Yep, that of course. So yeah, as I mentioned in my previous videos, these two buttons are fake, and this is the only button that's an actual button because it's more or less touchscreen. And my little baby here's done a poo. But yeah, so what the Tama Smart cards offer you is a bunch of things like a background and a few adult characters, some food and some items, and a game. The 1996 Friends version, the game is the same game from the Tamagotchi original, so it's like the left and right game, so that's pretty cool. And of course I've got a background which is inspired by the packaging for the original Tamagotchi, and is also seen on the box art as well as on the packaging for the Tama Smart card. And I won't be unboxing these for this video, it's for another video, but while I'm waiting for this egg to hatch, I have the Smart cards here. So there's Rainbow and Friends and the Sweets Friends here. And I do intend on doing a full review video like I do for other virtual pets, but something that I really do appreciate about the Tamagotchi Smart is the animations are a lot smoother than the other color Tamagotchis that tend to have the animations more of being like almost a slideshow. Like, they're very jittery. This actually has animations that I would actually class as animations. They actually seem to have some structure to them. So yeah, we'll feed our baby here. And something that I'm actually interested to know about is the connectivity between the two Tamagotchi Smarts, being the one that I already have, the white one, and this one. And with other color Tamagotchis, you unlock things when you have them connected, but these don't seem to have that functionality, which is kind of good. There's like no reason to really have more than one, other than if you're a collector. And I have this one here, but they connect through the connectivity at the top, and I'll be doing a video about that at some point. And we'll just give this one attention while we're feeding the other one. That's why I have two hands, so I can have two Tamagotchis. I have had like 90% males on these, by the way. You can see that I've got a male on one screen and a male on the other. Which is fine, because on the Retro Friends smart card, all the adults that you can unlock are all the male characters. So to get them, as far as I'm aware, you just have to feed them the free food that comes with the whatever smart card you have in. And then you get an adult from that smart card, and I would assume that the other smart cards are the same, but I will open them at some point for another video. So there's our little baby there. We can put them in the bath. Actually, this pink colour for the shell has actually really grown on me. I wasn't a fan, but actually playing around with it, I'm a big fan of it now. Also, something that I like is that the decorations that your Tamagotchi have in their house, so we've got a little wreath there. I believe that's a Thanksgiving wreath because it's Thanksgiving in the Northern Hemisphere in America. Or maybe it's just, I can't tell if it's a Thanksgiving related one or just an autumn related one because it's autumn in the Northern Hemisphere. There's also got like a maple leaf and a bunch of like other autumn inspired things, so because it's autumn in the Northern Hemisphere, it has autumn stuff, and it had for Halloween a Halloween decoration. So yeah, now I have two of these little friends, and hopefully I've been pretty bad with paying attention to these lately, so hopefully I have more luck with paying attention to them, because I always get like an average care or bad care adult, which hopefully will change. Hopefully I'll give them a bit the attention and love that they deserve. But yeah, so I'll hang out with this for a bit and stay tuned for my full Tamagotchi Smart review video, as well as my Tamagotchi card videos. And I'm probably going to also do a video focusing about the connectivity between these two, because I'm actually kind of curious about how they connect. And it's not going to be like you unlock something when they connect, I'm assuming. And I think it's just they have conversations. But yeah, so I'll do a video on that at some point as well. So stay tuned for that, and also a bunch of other releases. And I do have the other Tama Smart cards on order. Same with the Nizui Friends one. That one is going to be coming at some point. Maybe next big from Japan order, I'll ship it out. In any case, that's the Tama Smart. I will probably not wear it on my wrist, same as the other one, because at this point I have, you know, my Vital bracelet, and I have the my Fitbit. I don't really want to have an extra two things hanging out on my wrist. But in any case, did you get the Tama Smart? What did you think? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye!